What's good, people? In today's video, I'm going to show you how I worked with the Xperia 1 Mark V HLG footage in an editing software and how I rendered the footage. There's not enough tutorials on how to do it, so I found a tutorial online that was talking about normal HLG footage from mirrorless cameras, and I used the same technique, and these are the settings that I used on Final Cut Pro. I didn't use DaVinci Resolve because I was finding it difficult to work the settings on DaVinci Resolve. So to start off in Final Cut Pro, you need to create a project. And you have to make sure that the format is in 4K, the resolution is in 3840 by 2160, and the frame rate is 23.98. And you have to make sure that the rendering codec is ProRes 422. And the color space, which is the most important thing when you're dealing with the HLG footage from the Xperia, you have to make sure that it's wide gamut HDR Rec 2020 HLG. Once you make sure the settings are correct, you click OK. So after that, what you do is that you add your footage to the timeline, you add the parts that you want people to see, you edit your video basically. And for what I did with my footage, I went for the color wheel. If you click on color wheel, and I changed the temperature slightly because it was a bit warm, and I also slightly touched on the shadows a little bit. And after that, I went on the mid-tones and I slightly increased a little bit of saturation for the image to pop out. And those are just my tips. And that was it. So once you have checked your footage, you click the share option, you click export file, then you go for the settings. Make sure that your color space is wide gamut HDR Rec 2020 HLG, and also your video codec is ProRes 422. If you click ProRes 422 HQ, the file size gets bigger. If you click ProRes 4444, the file size gets even more bigger. So make sure you choose the right file size that you want. You save your project, you upload it to YouTube, and it will take a couple of hours for it to render on YouTube, to process on YouTube as an HDR HLG file. So give it a couple of hours, then there's your footage. If you have any questions about how to do this process, just let me know in the comment section, or if you have any tips, because I'm still learning on how to use the Xperia 1 Mark V HDR footage, just let me know. If you know how to do it on DaVinci Resolve, please let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I just want to say subscribe and also like and share the video. Thank you.